it's raining and this may be super intense, but you can use sources from scenes. I know, sounds very Inception like. It sounds like if you dream about a source, then you can dream about a scene within the source and a scene inside of that, and then you can wake up and nothing works. That can be how scenes work sometimes, but I'm going to show you, hopefully, how to use them and how powerful they are by showing you one of my setups that I use. Looks quite advanced, but it's really just a lot of time and a lot of love and a lot of work to get it like this. But I think it explains the power of using scenes as sources very, very well. So I've built inside of OBS this system that enables me to create layouts for the different dApps, decentralized applications on the Steam blockchain. So I have one here for Steam Glider, I have one for Steam, I have one for DTube, one for Steam Hunt, one for Review Hunt, Vim, Steam Monsters. Now you'll notice every one of these is different. It's made up different. It has like moving background, it has layers, it has colors. This one has different colors, has a different background. But actually, they're really powerful how they're made up, because if you look, I've got my numbering system, like my hotkeys, so I can literally just press 1, 2, 3 on my keyboard. And if I want to record a dApp to do with, let's say, DTube, for instance, all I have to do is select on each one of these by jumping in before I do my recording what I'm going to record about, right? So I can go back to the top now, press 1, it's going to play my intro for DTube, and then I'm watching the audio, press number 2, brings me into DTube. At this point, I should have edited all my text and everything at the bottom, and then number 3 is my like outro to finish, and if I've been recording all of this, I've instantly made myself a little DTube video. Now, each one of these is made up in, I think, a very efficient way. So you'll see here, let's take Steam Glider for instance, if I just show you what this looks like. This Steam Glider intro is bringing in this section down here where it says play intro, the Steam Glider intro. So inside of that is steamglider.webm, which is just this animation that runs. So what I'm doing here in this play intro is I'm just showing all of these sources down here that have the intro videos in them. This means that at any time I can go into each one of these ones and I can change that video, that intro video, and it will work wherever I want to have the intro play out. So that might seem confusing right now, but what it means is that I can combine all of these together to create a video very quickly. So I think the best way to show you this is the sources. This rain is getting crazy. I do apologize for the rain, but I really wanted to get this course piece done today. So let me show you the layout one. So this is the DTube layout, but all you see on the sources is DTube, right? So I've created a scene section called master, and if we jump through to the one it references, which is DTube, then you can see all of the bits that make up that scene. So we have the QR code, we have the title at the bottom. I can jump in and change that text if I want to. But if I jump back again to the layout, all you see is DTube. Now I've done this because I'm using this DTube scene, which has all of these sources in it, as a source itself. And the reason for that is that I can change, I can have one numbered section for my layout, but I can have multiple sources on it. So that this means I can create multiple videos very, very quickly. I could have this running on my laptop and I could have all of these different sources made up from different scenes. So for instance, Steam Monsters, here's all the bits for the Steam Monsters, there's the title, there's the purple background for it. It's called purple, it's actually blue, I changed it. We've got the QR code top corner, we've got the PNG, and I can change anything in this master scene for Steam Monsters, but it doesn't change anything here. So it's not confusing. So if I've had a really long day, I might want to quickly do an update video about Steam Hunt. So I'm just going to select all of these ones for Steam Hunt, so that when I step through this from 1, 2, 3, this will all be for Steam Hunt. But I want to go in and change the text on Steam Hunt before I get started. So I want to change this not the title, I want to change the subtitle, which is this one. So this is showing a demo. I'm going to have to finish recording. The audio is getting too loud. So I've changed the text very easily. Now I can go back, press number 1 on my keyboard. You'll notice that I have hunt intro highlighted, so it's playing my hunt intro. Press number 2. So I time that based on the audio cue. You'll notice the source on this is just Steam Hunt. So it's using the Steam Hunt scene layout, which is this over here. Sorry, not that one, this one. So I can change all these things at any time before I do the recording. And then my outro, my end social, is using the end social scene, which is down here, and it's just going to play that. So it looks very complicated, and yes, it took a long time to set up, but it means that I can make videos very quickly. You notice I've done this in a square 4:3, so I can share it on Twitter or Pinterest or even Instagram if I want to, but you could do this in 16:9. So hopefully, I know that sounds really, really complicated and advanced, but it just means that I can reuse any of these masters anywhere I want in the system. So if I wanted to, I could create a brand new layer. Let's just call this hunt. And I could just say I want to add a scene, and I can just do a search for the hunt. Let's have a look for it here. Where are we? We're just looking for Steam Hunt. Bang, Steam Hunt. And there you go. It's just one source. So you see how it just shows one source, but it's made up of all of those sources from that scene. So you can use your pre-configured scenes as a source in as many combinations as you want. So I can't change any of these things. I could lock this, but I can't change any of these things. That's because they're in the other scene. I know that sounds really complicated, but if you want me to, I can do a one-to-one chat and show you the power of using scenes as sources, because once you really tap into it and understand how it works, you can make the most advanced scenes, but rapidly prototype scenes just by using combinations of different sources. All right, hopefully that wasn't too over the top complicated. I try to make it easy. I realize that there's a lot to take in there, and you probably won't need to go this advanced using OBS in this manner, but this gets me excited because it allows me to make fast, rapidly prototype scenes up, because I can copy one of those master files in the layout, change some of the colors, change some of the logos, and I have a new video to be able to put out on social media straight away. So very, very cool ability inside of OBS.